Many companies discuss the importance of selling service agreements as a way to generate calls during our slower seasons, or as a way to block competitors from getting to our clients. And of course, we want both of those things. However, they're not the primary reasons why we offer club memberships. The core reasons a homeowner should really invest in regular maintenance on their heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical systems is to head off breakdowns and expensive repairs before they happen, to move to the front of the line and get priority service when they do need us, to extend the life of their current equipment for as long as possible, and to keep their utility bills down by ensuring that their equipment continues to run as efficiently as possible. Now, I understand that that message can get lost sometimes as we discuss increasing sales and filling out forms accurately, but at the same time, I also understand that you're out there working hard just to fix people's problems too. So it's important to state and even repeat often that you should always do whatever's in the best interest of our customers. And if you do that, and you're thorough when you diagnose their systems, and you give them options to solve all the issues they're having, the sales and the numbers are going to come with it. So with all of that said, there are some additional benefits our clients receive from being a club member. The regular maintenance, it keeps their warranties valid. Their home and their families kept safe from dangers that can happen as a result of improperly installed or poorly maintained equipment. Systems are less likely to break down during the hottest and the coldest times of the year when they're running the hardest. Unlike other companies out there, some of them anyway, who become very difficult to contact when customers are not happy with their work, we guarantee everything that we do and our prices don't change once they're offered to our clients. Now, as you already know, all of our employees are drug tested and background checked, which is very important to some homeowners. In fact, as a father of two young girls who are often at home with their mother while I'm working or traveling, I can tell you that it's very important to me. And also, even though we should never badmouth or bash our competitors, we know that there are some dishonest, incompetent contractors out there who take advantage of people. And as a member of the Happy Hiller Club, we help to protect our clients from those jackleg, butt crack contractors that are out there. You may have already received some additional training on our club memberships. So I'm not going to take a whole lot of time here, but just to briefly run through a few of the features that our clients receive as club members. First, they get to choose whether they want to receive 4, 3, or 2 annual tune-ups on their HVAC, plumbing, and electrical systems. They also receive a 10% discount on all repairs that we perform while we're there in their home. And all these benefits are included. No matter which of the plans that they choose, they receive all of these benefits. They just get to choose how many tune-ups they'd like to have every single year. Third, for each year that they remain active as a club member, they build up a $100 credit toward the replacement of their home comfort system, their water heater, their plumbing system, electrical panel, or generator. They also never pay a diagnostic fee when they agree to go forward with the repairs while you're there. Now, as we mentioned before, which is the number one benefit our clients have told us is important to them, they move to the front of the line and they get priority service in those unfortunate cases when they do need us to get out to their homes in a timely fashion. And periodically, they'll receive some exclusive promotions and discounts that are reserved just for our club members. All right, so let's talk about how to deliver that message to homeowners in a way that makes sense and that has value to them. Most of the communication that we have with our clients, it begins with the folks in our call center. Our CSRs are trained to communicate what our club membership is, how homeowners can sign up, and our technicians are set up for success once they do arrive at the home. Some of the things that our CCRs should pay attention to when they're booking those calls are they currently club members? If not, go ahead and plant the seed. Have they ever been a club member? If so, find out why they're not anymore. It could provide us some opportunities to find out maybe where we failed them in the past or haven't delivered enough value or communicated with them well enough. Third, have we ever performed tune-ups for them before? If not, thank them for the opportunity and plant the seed for the club membership. If so, why did they choose not to become a club member the first time or the last time we were out there? And learning all these things in advance, that can set you technicians up with a segue to discussing those club memberships when it's appropriate while you're there in the homes. So as client care representatives, when somebody calls in for a tune-up, for those of you who are in the call center that may be listening in here, begin by gathering each caller's contact information and determine whether they're an active club member. If they are a club member, thank them for their business, remind them what a wise investment they've made in becoming a member of the Happy Hiller Club. If they call in about a tune-up and they're not a club member, you can always say something like, Mr. Smith, we have a few options. Our one-time tune-up price is $129, or we have an exclusive club membership. As a club member, you can choose to receive annual tune-ups that help protect your plumbing, electrical, and HVAC systems, help keep them safe and well-maintained. You move to the front of the line when you need service. You receive a 10% discount off for repairs at your home, and many other exclusive benefits for our priority clients. Now, if you'd like to go ahead and schedule your tune-up today, your technician can tell you more about how to save money as a club member when he or she arrives at the home. Or our CCRs, they can also email an agreement form directly over to the caller, ask them to fill it out and send it back as a scanned email, or even a picture they take of the agreement form on their phone. Those are some options as well. Just make sure you talk to your supervisor about it. Now, I share all of that information with you really to drive home the value that our clients receive as a club member. If it wasn't the best thing for them, we shouldn't be providing it. So as you're out there offering Happy Hiller Club memberships on your calls, remember to discuss the things that our clients get as members, right? And that's before ever talking about the price of the club membership. If you just say, hey, we've got this club membership and it's $199, they're going to hear very little of whatever else you say next because they're just thinking about the number. And in a moment, we're going to discuss the right way to sell club memberships, right? And we're also going to discuss the importance of delivering on everything that's included as a member of the Happy Hiller Club. So first and foremost, our responsibility is to address whatever problem they called us out there to solve. If you dive into club memberships while it's 85 degrees in their living room or while water's spraying out of a pipe in their crawl space, they're just going to think that you're trying to sell them something. So address the current problem first. And then, as a preventative measure that may keep something like this from happening again, share the features and the benefits of the club membership. And since you did a thorough diagnosis while you were addressing their problem, you can offer any additional repairs that may be needed as well. So just as the call center needs to know these things, learning this information before you get to a call can set you up for an easier discussion once you're there. So try to get in the habit of finding some of this information out in advance. Now let's walk through a few scenarios that you may run into and discuss the right way to bring up the club membership topic. And then we'll follow up with how to ask for the order. Now, if you're with an existing club member, reinforcing that decision they made to join the club in the first place, that helps to ensure that they remain active and make it a priority to continue maintaining their systems. Now, of course, you're going to work your personalities into this, but you can again say something like, Mr. Smith, I want to thank you for being a member of the Happy Hiller Club. I can tell that you care about your equipment and it shows by the condition it's in. By the way, have you ever been satisfied or have you been satisfied with our service so far? Give them a chance to answer, okay? And then you can say, we've been collecting feedback from a lot of our club members and found that not everyone wants us out to their home for 4 tune-ups every single year, as well as some other things that are important to our members. So we've restructured the Happy Hiller Club to allow you to choose how many annual tune-ups you'd like to receive and hopefully receive more benefit from the options that you do choose. May I tell you about the new club membership plans? And then you just walk them through it, right? So for club members who have let their memberships lapse for some reason, find out why. Maybe they didn't feel like they were receiving enough value, or maybe nobody ever contacted them about scheduling their tune-ups and they just forgot about it and let the membership lapse after a year. For whatever reason they gave up their membership, this is an opportunity to reintroduce the importance of proper ongoing maintenance along with all the benefits of a club plan, all right? And again, you can say something like here, you got some scripting on the page here to just kind of help guide you through the process. Mr. Smith, I saw that you had a Happy Hiller Club membership that's now expired. Do you mind if I asked why your membership's no longer active? Right? And that'll give you some insight as to what you can respond with and the reasons that it's important to get back in the club and to maintain their systems as they had at one time. Now, if you're just out there for a one-time tune-up, after you've done a really thorough inspection, you've made all your recommendations for repairs, talk to them about how they can save time and money going forward as a member and all the other benefits they're going to receive. Mr. Smith, thank you for allowing us to come in and service your system today. And I'm just curious, did our client care representative mention our club membership? Right. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. But, do you mind if I share a few of the details with you? Now, if you're out on a demand repair call, maybe it's with a homeowner who's never used this before, they may not even be aware that systems need to be maintained on a regular basis. Mr. Smith, most systems fail due to at least one of these three reasons: either improper installation, the age of the equipment, or the lack of maintenance. How often do you have your equipment serviced? See, and there's your lead into the club membership discussion. When you've been given permission to share the details of the club membership, say something like, when you become a club member, depending on which club plan you choose, we're going to return to your home each year to clean and tune up your heating, your cooling, your plumbing, and your electrical systems. We'll also perform a thorough safety inspection on your systems to be sure there's nothing that could be dangerous to your home or family, and that your equipment's operating efficiently. As a club member, you'll also receive a 10% discount on repairs. You earn a $100 credit every year toward the replacement of your HVAC, plumbing, or electrical systems, up to $1,000 for each year that you're active as a Happy Hiller Club member. You never pay a diagnostic fee when you have the work performed while I'm here, and you receive front-of-the-line priority service anytime you need us. Right? And as you're describing the benefits, you can also share the club brochure with them. Just open it up, hold it in your hand, and point to each of those benefits that you're mentioning. Then, you have to ask them to make a decision and choose which plan option best fits their needs. You can begin receiving the benefits right away and save some money by joining for only $23 a month, which includes all 4 tune-ups, any 3 tune-ups of your choice for $20 a month, or any 2 tune-ups for just $16 a month. So which of those plans makes the most sense for you today? And when you ask that question, go ahead, look them in the eyes, and then shut up. Just wait for them to answer. They may reach for the brochure and want to look at it, and that's fine. But just be silent and wait for their response. Likely, they're just processing all the information you shared with them, and then, when they choose which plan they like best, go ahead, complete the agreement form. And you have to remember, again, this is something that's come up a couple of times, to click the appropriate task on your mobile device to show that you did sell a club membership, but it really is as simple as giving them their options and then letting them pick one. Now, new systems, new home comfort systems, repipes, and some of the other big ticket items, they come with a year of the standard club membership. So this is how they should communicate that to their clients. This is how the project managers should communicate that when they sell a new system. Bob and Betty, your new home comfort system includes 1 year of our Happy Hiller Club membership. Now, we include it for a year, both to ensure that your system is performing safely and to your complete satisfaction, and because we're so confident you'll be thrilled with the service that you'll decide to stay a club member for life. Now, as a club member, you receive annual tune-ups on both your heating and your cooling systems. During those visits, one of our highly trained technicians is also going to perform a thorough safety inspection on your system to be sure there's nothing that could be dangerous to your home or family. You also receive front-of-the-line priority service anytime you need us for either plumbing, electrical, or HVAC service, a 10% discount on repairs or system replacement, as well as never paying a diagnostic fee whenever you have the work performed while our technician is here. At the end of your first year as a club member, you can either cancel your membership or continue for only $16 a month. Project managers do need to complete that club membership agreement form, and it's also an opportunity to upgrade the membership to include the plumbing and the electrical tune-ups as well. Managers, it's ultimately your responsibility, it's your job to ensure that our clients are receiving the most value for their money. So you're going to need to be thoroughly familiar with all aspects of the club membership plans. If you have questions or if you need help, please reach out to your training team. Set team and individual goals for how many club memberships you expect each person to generate. Discuss club sales every single week. Do a little bit of training. Listen to the challenges that are coming in from the field. Look at those numbers continually and work at them, because what gets tracked gets improved. Also, make sure that everyone on your team understands those club plans, how they're compensated for selling them, how to communicate effectively with your clients, and what they're delivering, and make sure they're delivering on those promises that we make. So in review, it really all starts there in the call center. Our CCRs and dispatchers are going to be training and practicing to be sure that they set our technicians up for success out there. Set some measurable goals so everyone knows what the expectations are. Make sure everyone on the team understands the club plan and how to communicate with your clients about it. Now, if you do have questions, reach out to the training team and track the results to learn where you're strong and where lies some opportunity for improvement.